Yes, it's another one of those small channel monetization videos. When I first started thinking about starting YouTube, I watched a lot of these videos. I still watch a lot of these to get inspired by other people and see how they're doing on their journey. So, if you're new here, welcome. I'm really glad you decided to stop in and watch, and I hope you stick around by hitting the subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you subscribing and listening to what I have to say. My name's Kim. I'm a 52-year-old Gen Xer, and I created this YouTube channel as a place for people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond to come together, find inspiration, and to take a chance on their art. I'm using my marketing and art history background, create an art business, and using this channel as a way to propel me to make more art. So, over the last month, that's what I've been doing a lot, and it's been amazing. But I've also picked up some other things along the way that I will share with you. So, number one is engage with people to find your people. In week two, week three, I really started commenting on other content creators' material. And it really helped with connecting with people, starting to build that community. And it also jump started the growth of my channel. After week three, I had a shout out from Imogen at the number one ladies club, which really drove a lot of traffic to my channel and I got quite a few subscribers. So I really appreciate her doing that. I also had a couple other mentions from two other channels this week. I'd like to thank Grace from the Life Lemon Dodge channel and Marie from the Mindful Butterfly for mentioning I've had people come over and say that they came from your channels and subscribed. So thank you so much. I'll have all these channels listed in the description below. Number two, listen to the experts, but trust your gut. There's a lot of information out there. Some of it's conflicting. So you really have to measure what works for you. For example, doing shorts. I did quite a few of them. They were not really a whole lot of effort put into them. I took long form content and uploaded to Opus Clip or QSO AI and had the shorts created from there and then took the highest rated ones and posted those. But I don't know if it's helping in the most beneficial way for my channel. So if anyone has any thoughts on that, because I do have them pointing to the long form content from which they came, but I also have a an, like the audience for those is much younger than what my target is. So any thoughts, let me know. I put a pause on them for right now because I'm just seeing if I can build up watch time hours through my videos. Like I said, um, pause for right now, but I'm open to suggestions. Also, I read a thing of if you have a successful video, you need to double down on that content, which I did after my third video. We stopped comparing video. I did a follow up based on that, but it didn't perform as well as I thought it should or would. So that's one of those things you have to try things out and evaluate and see what works. Editing, as much as you're comfortable with, some people really get into editing, and that's great if that's something that you enjoy. There's a lot of content creators that do a very stream of unedited stream of consciousness type of video, unscripted and just speaking. I'm trying to do that more, get away from the fully scripted, just work off of bullet points and get more comfortable with just speaking. It's a struggle. And I'm trying to maybe move away from editing out all of the little pauses that I have. I have a very measured way of speaking, and I struggle sometimes to come up with the right word. To me, it sounds like a comma after every word. So I'm trying to maybe move away from editing that out and making it a little more authentic, because when you edit out all the pauses, it looks very it sounds very polished and professional, but it has a little bit of a jerky move to it because you're editing out some of the video. Do you need a lot of transitions and changing perspectives? I've seen things where it's recommended that you change your perspective every 5 seconds, or have movement, or have B-roll. I do have to say that B-roll is awesome for people like me who tend to have a very neutral face, and sometimes it's used to more scowly. B-roll covers up a particularly angry look. It's not on purpose. It's just this is what my face does. I tend to skew to a very neutral, serious looking face, and B-roll covers that up. But I think also it depends on your audience. I don't know, because I'm thinking that when you target people of our age, I don't know if you need all the flashy scene changes and all that. So again, share your thoughts. These are just my thoughts and opinions on what I've noticed over the last month. Number 4 is definitely a do as I say, not as I do. Don't get wrapped up in stats. I tend to get a little obsessive about them, and I'm trying to ease back on checking, but it really is one of those things that you get hooked on, that dopamine hit when you upload something and you see your subscriber count going up and the comments and the likes and all that. But don't get too wound up in them. The last thing that I have here is scary things are worth doing. Would I do it again? Absolutely. I think, as someone who is very introverted and very quiet, that this helps me in real life. I have a job that's very public facing, and I'm called on sometimes to run meetings and deal with people at events. And this just makes me become a better communicator. I I can work on the little idiosyncrasies that I do, like closing my eyes and blinking a lot when I talk. When I'm really processing thoughts, it's getting me to communicate more effectively, as I'm struggling for words. But yeah, it's been a great experience, and I would absolutely do this again if I had to start over. So let's look at some statistics here. So over the course of the month, I've had 3,826 views, 11,892 impressions. Click through rate is 3.2%. Now, this is an aggregate of both shorts and long form video. Subscribers is 51, which is awesome. And I thank you all so much for subscribing, taking the time to listen to what I have to say and watch. And time is precious, and I really appreciate you spending this time. Watch time hours, 36.7 total. 23.2 of that is from videos. And I know that the shorts don't contribute to your watch time hours, but maybe they do if it's from your platform. I don't know. But it's the long and the short of it is I'm quite a ways away from monetization, which is one of the goals that I have for this channel. I'm a few years away from retirement, so this is a way to ease into having a source of income for my retirement years. So I have that's about it. Again, any thoughts? Leave them in the comments below. Where are you on your YouTube journey? As I said, did I say I've done this 3 times because my I had a problem with my microphone, and I can't remember what I've said in this version as opposed to the other 2 versions that I've already shot this morning. Where are you on your YouTube journey? Are you doing a monetization series? It's not going to replace my regular content, which I've decided on uploading on Wednesday mornings at 7. I don't know why. I picked that day. It seemed to work with my schedule, but I don't really know when my viewers are on, so I just arbitrarily picked a time. So, again, thank you so much for watching and take care. I will talk to you soon.